Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. My apologies for being on kickoff. Like I say, I've had a few, well, not just a few, quite a lot of technical difficulties at my end, okay? I've had to reboot my computer and all that sort of jazz, okay? So please do stick with it. As I say, we are normally anyway, when this isn't on the old thingy, we're a little bit behind anyway. So although the game will officially have kicked off, we'll still maybe be slightly behind at my end. So yeah, just bear with it. But of course, we're here for Burnley versus Wolverhampton Wanderers, a massive game in terms of the relegation dogfight that consists between Burnley, Everton, and in some aspect, of course, Leeds United. You know my feelings on it. I think we'll be totally fine. But like I say, the quicker it can be mathematically confirmed, the better. And of course, that would a big push towards Leeds' survival hopes would, of course, be a win here today for Wolverhampton Wanderers against Burnley, who are on home soil. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. If you haven't already, please do like the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel as well. So in order for you to be able to get your comments in. And yeah, join us for Super Sunday. Of course, it's a jam-packed day. We have now currently Burnley versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. And then a little bit later on, it will be time for the Merseyside derby, which will take place between Liverpool and Everton at Anfield. And surely it will be an easy win, you would hope anyway, for Liverpool in that one. But, you know, this one isn't as cut and dry. It isn't as obvious of a winner as we'd have liked. I am just playing around just to make sure if I can get hold of one, and I've managed to do that. Okay, so just bear with us 1 second there. The game has kicked off. We are going to adjust my timer slightly to get us on par with the game. If you want to follow me, referee today, Anthony Taylor. As I say, if you do want to follow us today, you can match up to myself here. As you can see, we're on the 48th. Well, coming up to the first minute, and it's Burnley versus Wolves. Smash the like all, says Alison. Yeah, if you haven't already, please do smash a like on it. As I say, we have 129 live viewers. I'm not sure on the likes as of yet, but we will get to that. But yeah, afternoon, Danny. Nice to see you. Danny Rumsey's in the house. Justin Thomas, eat, sleep, just Joe, repeat. Joe, you got Burnley in second place and Wolves in 17th. Oh no! Do you know what that is? That's the that's the Liverpool Everton one. Let me get this sorted ASAP. Early chance here for Burnley. McNeil, Weghorst. No, it's cleared. It's cleared. Let me get that adjusted now ASAP, because that's not what's happening, is it? Just bear with me one moment while I get that sorted for you. Burnley in second, man. Dreamland for them, that. Chance here for Wolves. Ball to be whipped in, potentially. Plenty to aim at. In it comes across. Good start from Wolves. Oh, Burnley cleared by Collins. Brighton lead 1-0 against Southampton. I was going to put that as a 0-0. If ever there was a 0-0, that was the one. But let me get this adjusted now. So 17-29 for Burnley. So let me get that done. Well, they can't put 29 points. Come on, Joe. Don't you mean? Yeah, 29 points. 17-29. Points, 29. Position, 17th. That's because they've got a point and they've got more goal difference than Everton. Obviously, Everton will play later on. Away points, so let me get Wolves sorted for you. Wolves currently, because it's drawing, would be 50. And that would put them 8th. Right, okay. My apologies for that. Unprofessionalism. That's right, yeah. Double check it for me, because I'm all over the shop. I'm so late getting on though as well. Nice to see you, Paco Mac, as well. I see your comment, brother. Nice to see you. Simon says technical issues equals toilet or kitchen. No, I had to reboot and everything. My apologies. What are you doing, Joe? Washing your hair? I wish, although I have just been for a swim this morning with the kids. We went to the gym and went for a swim, as well as I went out for a walk with a dog. So I've got all my all me exercising as well. And just before I came on, I had a quick protein shake and spilt it all over my top. So I had to quickly change my t-shirt as well, because when I was shaking it like this, it went everywhere. So yeah, Justin knows the score. Justin knows the score. I've got the OGs on today. The OGs, ALTV. Boom, the OGs t-shirt. Keep your comments coming in. Like the video as well. We want to get up to as many viewers as we can. As I say, 186 with only 5 minutes in is a great return. So thank you so much. John Shaws has just done his treble for the 2 o'clock Brighton win, Burnley draw, and Chelsea win against West Ham. I hope Chelsea get beat by West Ham. But I can think West Ham are thinking about Thursday, surely. I hope Wolves win this one. Thank you, Danny. Tashani says, afternoon, Joe. Just got online myself. All Wolves are we? We certainly are. As Dylan White would say, ow! Great turn up for the boxing last night as well, of course. My man Tyson Fury, our man. Yeah, the best, the GOAT, Tyson Fury. Comfortable. What an uppercut, by the way. Great uppercut, that, to be fair to Tyson. Let's just have a look how we're getting on anyway. So we have 198 people watching with only 68 likes, people. That means almost 130 of you haven't liked the video. So if you haven't already, please do like the video. If you like the video, Wolves will win this game. It's as clear as day. Ruben Neves will score the goals that win the game. Here we go. Chance. Semedo comes inside. Ball in. That's a lovely ball in. Looking for Fabio Silva, but it's good defending by Tarkowski. Collins, goal scorer the other night. Been impressed with Collins since he's come in for Ben Mee. Terry says, are you still in the coal hole? I am, mate. I am. I'm locked away. Here we are. Look, what a legend. Thank you so much. Cup of tea out of the Batman Cup. It's coming a regular occurrences. I'm just going to have to start getting paid, I think. Juan Hee-chan. Johnny. Oh, it's corner ball. Oh, he's kept it in as Johnny. Should have let go for a corner, I think. Martinho whipped in. No one there. And J. Rodriguez back defending. Chance for Burnley to get rid. Andy T says, I just like the video holding you to that. Well, Hannah believes that Wolves are winning. I'm with her. Wolves. Come on, Wolves. 5 minutes in. Started. But this is the thing as well. Like, at least with this Wolves side, unlike Southampton, they're not on the beach. Like, because Wolves have still got sniffs of Europe. You know what I mean? They're in 8th position. They can still get into Europe with the amount of games they've got left. Obviously, West Ham as well. If they won the Europa League, for example, it moves down a notch in the table, I believe. And not only that, West Ham have a tough game today against Chelsea. And their league form's taking a bit of a dip. And will they be that bothered if they're going to win the Europa League? Probably not. If I'm a West Ham fan, I'm just thinking, get through to the final of the Europa League, beat Frankfurt. That's all you're bothered about. Do you know what I mean? So that gives an opportunity for Wolves to get in there. You know, currently with a point, if they were to win today, they're a point behind West Ham, and that's based on West Ham drawing currently. If they get beat by Chelsea, then there's a chance Wolves move ahead of West Ham. So they have a lot to play for, as do Burnley. So at least we have that on our side, unlike that Southampton side last week who just basically threw the towel in. Do you know what I mean? Threw the towel in. Oh, slip. He's in. Collins gives it away after I praised him. Oh, it's a lovely little pass into Johnny. Just doesn't quite get there. Oh, they're all over the shop at the moment. Burnley here. Jimenez with a chance. Can't take it, though. Missed opportunity, that, really. Burnley all over the shop. Love to see it. Lineup-wise, just to give you an update. Obviously, with me being late, didn't have a chance to do this at the time, but Wolves with the back three, Bolly, Cody and Roman Saiss. Semedo right wing-back, Johnny left wing-back. Double pivot of Dendonga and Moutinho. Then just behind Jimenez, you've got Fabio Silva and Huang Hee-chan. Burnley is a 4-4-2. Vidra and Weghorst leading the line. J. Rodriguez is coming from the left. No Cornet today. Cornet obviously came off injured in that previous game. Just looking at the bench, he's not on the bench either. So J. Rodriguez have to play left mid. Third time of asking. Brownhill and Cork in the centre. McNeil off the right. And then the back four unchanged. Roberts, Collins, Tarkowski, Taylor. Taylor with the crossing. Headed out by Cody. food and drink that for Cody, easy peasy. But I suppose we know as well, like the thing is with Wolves, if they get in front, you think they will see it out. So we want an early goal. We want an early goal from Wolves, preferably. Offside? No, Jay Rodriguez isn't offside. Yeah, offside has been given. Has anyone got any bets on this as well? I missed, because I was that late getting sorted, and that I actually missed my bet on this game as well. Joe, is the Batman mug massive, or are you just tiny? It's massive, bro. It lasts me like 45 minutes, 60 minutes, so it's decent enough. Yeah, Martin says, get that like button hit. Thank you, Martin. Drumming up the support. As I say, we've got 107 likes, 211 people watching, so almost 100 of you haven't liked this video yet, so please do smash the like. White got smoked like a half-time cigarette. Yeah, I mean, he did, didn't he? It was levels, though. I said this before. Sometimes, you know, the media, because they have to drum it up, the promoters and all that, they make it sound like it's going to be a close encounter, but never was going to be. And, you know, Dylan White came out, started southpaw, was not very good in that stance, and then just reverted to type. Knew he had to swing big haymakers or over the top. You know, they were so wild. And for me, Tyson didn't even get out of second gear. And then he just waited for him, didn't he? He said he'll come in close, bang. One shot, good night. Anyway, here's Cork. Chance for Burnley. He's trying to send Vidra, but Roman Saiz has done well. Goes into Cody. Cody into Hwang Hee-chan. It's cut out. Good player, Hwang Hee-chan. Got a bit quiet though, hasn't he? Because when he first started at Wolves, he started like a house on fire. Martin Paxson with the Wolves in the chat. Yeah. Oh. Paco Max says, obviously, most of us want the Wolves win, but Burnley have nothing to lose. No, agree. McNeil, he's done brilliantly. Oh, great strike by Dwight McNeil. Do you know what, as well? I've been really, really impressed with the Dwight McNeil since Deitch has left. I don't know what's happened there, but he was coming off the bench a lot. He's starting under this new regime, and he's looked really good. I thought he was great, to be honest, last time out. So was Roberts. There was a few. Jay Rodriguez. They've really started well under this new regime. Afternoon, Matt. Nice to see you. Martin says, I hope they don't get to 2-0 because they're rubbish at protecting the lead. Yeah. It's an anomaly, that, though. Normally, Wolves are decent in front. Big shout out Leeds Radar says, loving the streams, Joe. Thank you so much for the support, mate, and thank you for the super chat. That means a lot. Make sure you check out Leeds Radar on social media as well. Make sure you check them out, keeping the finger on the pulse. Connor says it'll be Wolves 1-0 or 0-0 here. I reckon I'd like that. Bazzy, nice to see you back. Joe, will you be worried if Burnley win? It all depends on what we do, mate. It all depends on what we do Monday. If they win and we win, then not. You know, we're good. If they win and we lose, then obviously you have to reevaluate. But I know this might sound defeatist, but I even spoke to my friend and said, listen, if Burnley and Everton both lose and we lose, it's not that bad because it's as you were. Of course, we'd prefer to pick up points, but they need wins, don't they, in order for them to bridge any gap. And I suppose what happens is if they both lose and then we lose, you can say, all right, it's okay because they haven't gained any ground and we've got one less game to play. You know, that's what it's all about at this stage. I'm not enjoying this. I don't want this to be the Leeds United next season, but you have to realise where you are. And the quicker this season's done, you know, someone messaged me yesterday and said you were right about it being a slog, and that's all it's become. It's become a slog for us. So as the games whittle down, I'm just another step closer and thinking, yeah, we can think about next season. Do you know what I mean? Bolly getting Semedo in, it's a good challenge by Charlie Taylor, though. Really, really like Charlie Taylor. I would love him back at Ellen Road. Jason Redrow said had £10 on a round 6, knockout 150. Thank you very much, Tyson. Nice, mate. Nice. There we go. Anthony's just joined after a 40-kilometre cycle. Fair play, brother. You're doing the Gary Speed walk. While I'm on that as well, you can sponsor me. I'm walking 92 mile for Gary Speed in memory of Gary Speed for Andy's Man Club and the Samaritans. Over 3 days from Wales to Leeds. You can sponsor me. The links to do that are in the description. Give as much as you can, as little as you can. It is what it is, yeah? So please do that. Mike says, no, now look, just watch it. It's not happening. It's not happening. Liverpool are just impenetrable. They are inevitable at the moment, and I just can't see them losing. I mean, I think Darren Bent on TalkSport said it would be one of the biggest shocks in Premier League history if they managed to beat them. He's probably not far wrong. Corner ball. Moutinho with the corner ball. Cody. Oh, it's Dendonka, sorry, lifts it up high. It's Jimenez, brings it down. He'll give it back to Moutinho, lift it back in. Come on, Silva. Oh, it's a decent header that by Collins. Fabio Silva was waiting for it. Dendonka, nice little turn there. Manages to find Johnny. Johnny lifts it up. It's missed everyone. It's going to get through to Pope. Dr. Shakamoto said, look, if we go down, I doubt we will. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. If you go down, you deserve to go down. They're facts, man. And Martin says, if Leeds stay, Calvin Phillips must sign. Yeah, of course. I mean, if we go down, he doesn't sign, but he will sign, a new deal. JP Pengali says, I'm an Everton fan. Come on, Wolves. Yeah, definitely. You'll be wanting that as well. We had Mike from the Blue Boys Network last time, and he brought over the Everton Army as well previously. Big shout out to him for doing that for me. And if you haven't already, please, and you are new to the channel, subscribe and also like the video for me. We've got 208. Oh, chance. Johnny, who tries to spin it out to the right. Nothing happening, though. 280 people watching, only 130 likes, which means that's over 150 that haven't liked this. Please do like the video if you haven't already. It's greatly appreciated and really helps the channel and the videos and myself, so please do like it. Paco Max says we have to factor in the fact that Burnley have a much easier run in than Leeds and Everton. Yeah, no, they do have a more favourable running, but as we've seen at this stage of the season, man, there's loads of shocks. And there'll be more to come. There'll be more twists and turns between now and the end of the season. And look, we have now a game in hand on Burnley, which is a madness. But there is only 6 games left for Leeds United to play. After this, 5 for Burnley. So they're running out of time. That's what I'm saying about just chalking it off. As long as they lose, we're just chalking it off, getting one step closer. Because, yeah, we could lose our games, and I'm not saying that's acceptable or anything, but, they have to win theirs. They have to win theirs, don't they? And that's what it boils down to. They have to win their games. And they may well not be able to do that. Chance for Wolves. Goes out to the right, Semedo. Decided to buffer on me just as it's gone out to Semedo. Michael says it's been 2 years. 2 years this week since the passing of Norman Biting Legs Hunter. Thoughts and prayers with his family at this difficult time. So we might be having a few issues, but it has gone through to Nick Pope. Merseyside derby corner later. Yes, we will certainly be doing that. As I say, I'll be back live about 4:15. This one will take us right up to near enough, won't it? I'll jump off, quick refreshment break and that, and then be straight back with you. So yeah, we'll have it. Is this at Turf Moor or Molineux? Turf Moor, mate. Turf Moor. Black Death 311 says alhamdulillah works every time. It sure does, man. It sure does. It sure does, mate. Alhamdulillah. But yeah, we will be back. This is true. This is true by Bowie Doctor. This is something that you know as a football fan. Like whichever team comes first before the V, that's always the home team. That's something you taught early doors. So if you need to know in future, whoever's before the V, both on pictures, thumbnails, in this graphic, Burnley over there, sorry, Burnley home team, Wolves away team. Anyway, here's Semedo. Couldn't get around Charlie Taylor. Where in Wales you walking from, Joe? To be honest, Mark, I think it's from his hometown. I don't know where that is. Basically, what we're doing, we've to be at Ellen Road at 5 a.m. on the morning of the walk. And then we're driving to Wales. And then we're setting off straight away from there. So, yeah, I don't know where he's... I guess we can check, man. High speed hometown. Mancott in Wales. Mancott, Flintshire, Wales. So I assume it's there. Ball's gone on the roof here. Ball's gone on the roof. Look at that roof as well on that turf moor. It's brutal. Brutal. Having a few issues right with my with what I'm watching it on, so you'll have to just bear with us a sec, folks. Let's see if I can sort something else out. 1 minute. That's Chelsea. That's going. Just as I've made it big, it's decided to go on the blink. I am all right, Joshua Winter. I'm all right, mate. Good to see you. Matty Ducker as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. Jacob said Turf Moor is always a tough place to go. I don't think that's true, you know. I don't think that's true. We just automatically assume it is. It's quite an interesting point, something for you to ponder. I remember hearing it on a podcast, like everyone has this image that Burnley's such a tough place to go, etc. But when you actually look at it, it's not really. I am just gonna flush through and try find us something new. Just bear with us 1 sec. Thanks for your patience. Damien says, loving the show, Joe. Not going to lie, I'm a bit nervous about the Palace game. Think we should have enough, though. Yeah, hopefully. Look, I've said the least we can expect is a draw. And that's where my head's at with it. I hope I'm right. We shall see. You know, because they are a good side. That's not being, you know, I'm not in any way being naive or anything. I think they're a good side. So we'll see. Just on with finding this, potentially may have found it. Michael says, whatever happens in this game, in the Everton game, it's vital. Leeds need a win tomorrow. A difficult match it will be, but the 3 games after Palace, Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea, Leeds will not get any points. I don't agree with that. I understand on paper you may think that to be the case, but why can't we get points in them games? We've done it before. We can do it again for sure. I don't think it's as cut and dry as that, mate. Genuinely. But I understand why people would believe that. But why can't we get something against Chelsea? They haven't been great of late. Why can't we? I think the City one, yeah, fair enough. I can sort of go along with that. But you know, Arsenal prior to getting 2 wins in the last games had lost 3 on the bounce, and there's a whole different kind of pressure when you're a young squad like they are going for top 4. We've seen them crumble under that. If they win them 3 games that they lost in a row against Palace, Southampton, and Brighton, they'd be out of sight now. But they lost 3. Do you know what I mean? And then they've then come back and they've got some great results against Chelsea and a rubbish Man United side, but if they can lose 3 on the bounce like that, then it shows that we can get something. And like Michael's just said in the comments there, you know, we can get something from Chelsea. I do believe Klick was naive in making the challenge against Rudiger. And I said it was a pen, but ultimately that's how they won late on from a refereeing decision that not everyone agreed was the correct decision. Do you know what I mean? So Mark says Howard and by Wrexham Gary Speed is from. So it'll be Wrexham will be going then. We've got Amy Taylor back. Hi Amy, thanks for coming back. Connie says we could very well look at Chelsea. That's the one for me out of them. Martin says Burnley's remaining fixtures look easier than Everton's or ours. Yeah. But again, it's on paper, isn't it? I know someone who was on the stream before, Shiri Hurst, I think it was, said that he thinks Burnley will win 5 out of the last 6, and I don't see it. I know they're fighting for relegation, but they've only won 5 all season. Do you know what I mean? They've got to play Villa twice. Maybe they get a point in one of them, get beaten another. They've got to play Leicester. There's still any game in the Premier League's tough, isn't it? Unless you play Norwich or Watford, let's be honest. And Burnley got beat by Norwich, so Can't lie, this is killing me off. This, I need it sorting this up. It's going to be a corner ball anyway. 3 corners now for Wolves. They're certainly the aggressors in this one. Steve Ledbetter says, afternoon, Joe. Saw your warm-up photos for the walk, 12 miles. Taking it easy then. What do you want me to do? What are you after me doing? Hey. I love that. What you having me doing, man? Let's have a look. I'm trying to find us a one that's not jumping all over the shop. I think it might have gone on me. I tell you what. Bear with us, folks. Bear with us. I'm on it. Paco Mac said, I said Burnley have the potential to win 5 out of 6. Not they will. Sorry, it was Paco Mac, not Shiri Hurst. No, you did. That's fair. My apologies, mate. I'm just twisting your words to fit my narrative. My apologies, Paco Max. All love, mate. Right, okay, let's have a look. Come on. HK Premier League 2. Ian says, I see a 1-0 Burnley here. Pressure is still on for us. Yeah, well, if they do win, you can certainly say that will be the case, yeah. Oh, come on, man. You're taking the piss out of me here. Keep smashing the likes, says Alison. Doing a good job with no harmony kicking about today. Keep smashing the likes. 294 people in the chat, which is amazing to see. So thank you for that. There's only 170 likes though, so that's over 100 people that haven't liked this. Please do it. Mike says, Joe, are you doing the walk with the square ball lads? That will make a great podcast if you join them. I mean, they're the goats, aren't they? Let's be honest when it comes to Leeds United content creation. But I am doing the walk with them there. Kian, what minute am I on? Up here, mate. You see the timer up here? Although it's all over the shop at the minute because I'm struggling to get it sorted because it's on the blink, which is frustrating. I'm gonna have to drop a little message to the crew, see if we can, because there will be one that'll be flying, but it's just about finding it. I was speaking in riddles. Come on, Burnley. Oh, is this the one? Oh, it's right on the link. Justin says, Joe, when are you getting Connor from One Leeds on again? When he's free, man. When he's free. Whenever he's free, I'll get him on. But he's a very busy guy. He's a very busy guy, man. He's a very busy guy. He's Connor Max, so I have to wait. I'm having a look now on over, but nothing showing for me. Yeah, he's a very busy guy, and his channel's floating, and he's so flying, so he's got to keep that. And he works, obviously. He does the stuff for Leeds United Live and that. So he's a very busy guy, man. So, but when I can, I will get him on. So no doubt he's all watch the debrief. Good show. So that's always a good watch. Wolves have had 70% possession. Zayn Hanif says, Joe, what Veghorst is like Tyson Fury up front. It's a good one, man. Right, okay. Amy Taylor, not that I know what. Have you ever been stuck on a ride, Jack Hardy? Oh, I was like, Amy Taylor is in the chat. I know she's there, and then I realised what you were asking for. Bit of a mad question, wasn't it? Bit of a mad question. Sometimes there are mad conversations that go down in the chat. Zayn says, Joe, can you get Hussam on from This Is the Football? Yeah, of course, we've had Don Hussam on many a times on my Premier League show. Make sure you check it out. The guy's a legend. The guy is a legend. Is Don Hussam. People know Don Hussam from this channel. He's so good, and so good with his words, man. He makes me laugh so much. Strike J. Rodriguez. Right. I'm going to have to just quickly message and find out what's going on. Just bear with us 1 sec, people. Let's see what's getting said. 28 minutes played. It's still Burnley 0. It is still Wolves 0. Charlie Taylor comes inside, gives it back to Tarkowski. It'll be Tarkowski to clear. Let's just give you the scores on the doors around the league. Chelsea West Ham is still 0-0. Burnley versus Wolves, of course, is 0-0, and Brighton lead against Southampton. Of all the games that I believe would be 0-0, it was going to be the Brighton Southampton one, but Southampton losing, as is always the case when you get to the end of the season on the beach. P-Head 120 says, really hoping for a Wolves win here because we have no chance in the derby. It's nice to see the Everton fans in the chat as well, coming here and we're sort of together, aren't we, while we look to survive relegation. Do you know what I mean? So it's good to see you here. Thank you for being here, brother. And well, you will have subscribed in order to comment. So big shout out to you. Amy thinks it's going to be 4-0 Wolves. Just looking at the game thus far, I'm not too sure about that. As I say, I was just about to say it looks like we might be sorted, and it's definitely not. It's like pulling teeth when this happens. I can't lie. It's normally so reliable. Let's have a look. Get sorted. See, the thing is, it's happening everywhere, so it might just be me. So let's get rid of that. And let's have a look. Danny's saying it's 1-0 Wolves. Is that the case? We shall see. It's definitely lying to me, Danny. You're lying to me. Let's have a look. P-Head said it's a terrifying idea that we could go down because I fear that once we go, we just won't come back up. Yeah, you've got many issues as well, haven't you, when you consider, your financial issues that you have as well. So it's an interesting one to see. And we've been there, man. We've been there. We know the struggles. Jack, man, I'm trying to look at that, but nothing. I can't seem to work that, brother, if I'm being totally honest, which is a bit frustrating. Do you know what I might have to do is do it on my phone, Let's have a look. Let's get it sorted. Where's my man? Jack, you need to send it me on social media so that I can send it me on social media, and then I'll just click the link from there, brother. Danny says he knows the future. He's going 1-0, but people are saying, it's definitely 0-0. Still definitely 0-0. Bowie says if we go down, Marsh will bring us straight back up as champions. We do not know that, and nor do we want to experiment with that idea. Believe me, not a chance. Well, it's not something we can even consider. P-Head says, to be honest, I think Leeds are safe just because I know how bad the bottom four is. I know. I'm with you on that, mate, but some people disagree, and that's fine. I understand that as well. It's difficult to sort of see it for what it is when it's your football club. I understand. Where are we going here now? Premier League. Nice one, Jack. Nice one. I'll wait for it to come through. Let me know where's it going. Twitter, Insta, Facey B. Let me know, my G. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. 288 people watching. Big shout out to each and every one of you that have decided to join me, especially when you consider at the minute I'm just talking to you and don't know what's actually going on the match. But I know that it is Burnley 0, Wolves 0, 35 minutes played. Brighton lead Southampton 1-0 and Chelsea are drawing at home against West Ham. Connor says 5 points isn't enough for me. I think, look, I've said, like, for me, looking at the table and the average, I think we need about 35, 36 points. Let's say 36 points to be safe, I think. So we only need 3 more points. So we'll see. Connor says he's not comfortable, though, and I understand that as well. So to get in the sitting room, Joe, put the family in the garden. Hope we can get a win tomorrow night. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. I know I'll be doing it at my end as well. So, you know, hopefully we do get that much needed win. 33, 28. I think I'm sorted now, right? But I don't have no sound. Oh, we might be all right. We might be all right, you know. Yeah, Jack, I will do. I think I'm sorted for time being, but I know it's there if needs be, brother. Thank you very much for that. Do need to adjust this time slightly. Let's have a look. Tell you where I am. There we go. If you want to match up with me, it looks like we're good to go, folks. So that's the time up there. 293 is watching as well, which is massive. So thank you so much for all your support. 205 likes. So if you haven't already, there's about 90 of you that haven't liked this video. Let's like the video and get over 300 live viewers if we could do that for first. Pi 6742 says we'll finish 51 points, win our last 6. Be nice. Listen, stranger things have happened. Look at Newcastle. Look where Newcastle are now. They're 9th in the Premier League. You know what I mean? 9th. Ball in. That's a lovely ball. Easy for Jose Sarr to deal with, though. And now Veghorst and him are having words by looks of it, but 35 minutes on the clock and it's still 0-0. This will do us, won't it? A draw will do us, if we're being totally honest. Like I say, points aren't enough now for Wolves. They need wins. That goes without saying. We've got a lot of Everton fans in the chat as well, which I love to see. Yeah, I meant the gap. Yeah, I know. But like I say, as long as we get to like 36, I think we'll be all right anyway. I don't think they'll have enough. PS says our Wolves are playing for the last 10 minutes. I don't know, brother. But we can go through and tell you what's going on in terms of stats and stuff. They're having a lot more of the ball, 60% possession. They've had 5 goal attempts to Burnley's 4, 2 shots on target. They've had 3 corners, Burnley none, a couple of free kicks as well. So totally, you know, it's more so Wolves than Burnley for sure. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get Sofa Score Momentum Tracker up live. That's always it's good. Let's have a look. Yep. Yeah, let's have a look. See if I can share that with you. See, it might be worth having a look at you. Just 1 minute. Wonder if I can actually share that. That'd be decent. Adrian's liked the video. Nice one, brother. I keep losing my sound on this as well, which is so frustrating. There we go. We're back. Michael says, Joe, you're going to do a charity boxing match between Oscar and Matt. Well, I'll be the referee, mate. You're not getting me. You're not getting me in a boxing ring, I'll tell you that much. I'll stick to watching it. Here's Moutinho anyway for Wolves. Does well, Johnny. No one in the box, no one to aim at, has to come backwards. Yeah, Keane, exactly. Keane's bang on. It's nuts to think if we beat Palace, we'll be 1 point behind them when 2 games ago they were 9th. Got shown close to the table, has been this season. Yeah, exactly. It's mad, isn't it, really? Just having to constantly. Oh, McNeil's in here for Burnley. Moves it onto his left boot. So Sarr with a decent save, tipped over, chance that for Burnley. Rigi, the ref, yeah. Wally's at the wheel, says Stone Cold, where's the beers? There you go, brother. 320 people watching. Mate, I'll take Stone Cold. I'll take Tyson Fury. I'll take them all. I'll take Timu Pookie. I love it, man. I love it. Corner ball, though, to come in. Burnley in the ascendancy, for sure. Dwight McNeil to take this. Oh, it's headed out, though. Nice. I'm trying to make that. I'm trying to make SofaScore's graphic so you can sort of see the momentum of the game. Let's have a look. See, this is the most I can do for you. Might be worth looking into that, though. Just bear with us once. So this is SofaScore. So this is a momentum tracker, and tells you who's had what. So the team at the top there is the home side, Burnley. So you can see within the last 10 minutes they've been in the ascendancy. Wolves, obviously, that was their attacking threat, the blue bit at the bottom here. Might be worth seeing if I can share my screen just so you can get a look at that in future. It's something I'm going to write down and see if someone can actually help me maybe put it into this graphic, maybe. I'm going to write that down now. Semedo tries to cross it in, goes all the way through to Johnny. Oh, chance here for Burnley. Oh, he's brought down there. Vidra. Honestly, man, I do wish this sound had stayed put. I can't lie. Let's have a check where else. There we go. Who's down on the deck here? Weghorst. Weghorst is down on the deck. Let's have a look. Rodriguez. Oh, it's Rodriguez, actually. That's not good. It's off the ball as well. I think his hammy's gone. He'd be a big loss for them as well. He'd be a big loss for them, Jay Rodriguez, because I've been really impressed with his performances over the last couple of games that we've watched. So, be a really big loss for them if indeed he was to be out injured. Ethan can see Deitch going to Everton. Good shout. Yeah, Marcus May, there are so many empty seats at Chelsea. I think this is the first game since the sanctions. So obviously the sanctions in that they weren't allowed to sell tickets came into play like weeks back, but obviously up until that point they'd sold tickets for games in front, because obviously, you know, it goes ahead. So now this is their first game at Stamford Bridge since they've not been able to sell new tickets. So obviously there will be a lot of empty seats. It'll only be season ticket holders at this point now, I believe, won't it? Charlie Taylor to take the free kick. Aiming for the big man. Dwight McNeil brings it down. Can he beat his man and try and get a ball into the box? Good defending there from Jimenez. Comes out to Cork. He's lifted it in. Weghorst on the end of it. Jose Sarr comes out to collect. I'm just looking at some of your comments. It's enjoyable to read at times, I can't lie. Goldthorpe Turt says, I don't care if we don't win another game. Well, this is the thing. Obviously, you want us to win games, yeah? I understand that. But I hear what you're saying, though, as well, Goldthorpe, because ultimately, and I said this to my pal earlier, if Burnley and Everton lose, then we can breathe a sigh of relief. Because even if, or chance here for Wolves, potentially Jimenez in the box, can he lay it off to Moutinho? No, he finds Semedo in the box door. He's going to find Silva ball across. No one's gambled. No one's gambled. Jimenez should have gambled. But yeah, so if we lose, like, we can breathe a sigh of relief for another week. It's one less game to play. And even if we don't get anything, you can say, well, guess what? They haven't gained any ground on us. And people say, yeah, but look at our fixtures. It's just one game at a time, man. One game at a time. You know what I mean? Charlie says, Southampton are gash now. Why couldn't we beat them? Yeah, I know, yeah. Football don't work like this. So this is what I'm saying. So people will go to me, oh, well, you know, such and such lost to this team, so they're rubbish or whatever. It don't work like that, does it, you know? Burnley were winning. It was when Burnley were beating West Ham, and people were saying, "Oh, I see but they got beat by Norwich the week before." Football's just strange like that. You know what I mean? P Head said, "You just can't believe we are where we are." I understand it, mate, especially when you've spent as much money, but total mismanagement by the powers that be, which is so disappointing for such a great football club. But I feel your pain, man. I've been there. Do you know what I mean? I've been there for sure. But it has been all Burnley of late. All Burnley. Definitely a game of two halves within a half. Wolves started by far the brighter, but you know, Burnley now coming into it. Just a minute's play. Southampton now losing 2-0 to Brighton. Brighton moving up to 9th. See, Newcastle will drop to 10th. That's the thing. Brighton were done. Brighton were done a couple of weeks ago. Not in terms of relegation, but they couldn't get a win for love nor money. They couldn't score a goal. Then they beat Arsenal. Then they beat Spurs. And now they're beating Southampton 2-0. You know, so surely be half-time in just a sec. 30 seconds left on my clock. Burnley 0, Wolves 0. It's been a bit like yesterday's Brentford Spurs game. That was a brutal game. Yeah, Tomasio 87, no big chances really in the big games in this game so far. Bazzi says it's been poor, yeah, for sure. Certainly has. There you go. There is half-time. We've got another 45 minutes to play. Point's okay, isn't it? I mean, it does move Burnley outside of the relegation zone. As you can see here, just from the graphic, they are, as we stand, currently in 17th and puts Everton in the relegation zone. And if it stays like this, you'd imagine it'll stay like this, till next week, because you just can't imagine Everton getting a point from 4:30 when that game kicked off. You just don't see it. So we'll see. In terms of what's going on around the league, as I say, Brighton 2-0 up against Southampton with a goal on the 2nd minute from Danny Welbeck, and Salisu with an own goal on the 44th minute. Tempted to block the ball from across, but instead he sends it inside the bottom left corner of his own goal. So you believe that game's done. Southampton won't score in that one. Chelsea currently 0-0 at home with West Ham. And the same in this game at Burnley versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. No real big chances, nothing really to note as of yet. SofaScore say that 41% chance of winning is Wolves, so they still back Wolves to win this game. And I think they're the favourites in the betting as well. But as I say, it's been a bit of no real big chances. Probably the best coming for Wolves, you would argue, early doors. But other than that, there hasn't been much really happening in this game. Love a bit of SofaScore, really insightful stuff. Hannah says Everton have such a tough set of fixtures coming up too. They do, man. They do. good friend of the show, Mo Smith, Mohammed, says, I hope Burnley never see Premier League football again. Adrian says 3 points tomorrow, we're staying up. Yeah, I firmly believe that 36 will probably keep us right, if I'm being honest. The average over the however many seasons now has been 35.4, 35.7. So, we have 33, so get us to 36 and I think we're safe, you know what I mean? And a win on Monday, and if these weren't to pick, if Burnley stay like this and Everton don't get any points, for example, win on Monday, and then them 3 games, I mean, the 3 hits anyway, but they're, we can just sort of breathe a sigh of relief and say, right, okay, well, Burnley and Everton need to do their business now. We're comfortable in a sense. We just have to, see what they can do. And as we know, like, they haven't won an awful lot of games, and will they win more games? I mean, Burnley have Watford to play away. Look, you would imagine that's 3 points. You would imagine that's 3 points next week for Burnley, but they also lost away to Norwich, so not as cut and dry. They've then got Villa at home, and they play Tottenham away. That'll be a big game, big fixture for Spurs for sure at that stage of the season. They've then got to go away to Villa, and then they finish the season with Newcastle. And Newcastle ain't no joke. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle ain't no joke now. Currently sat top 10. They want to cement that place. Why not? Burnley on paper have favourable fixtures, but it's still not relative. I mean, Watford, even that, I think, well, they did get beat by Norwich. Do you know what I mean? So maybe it not be as cut and dry. We'll have to wait and see on this one, on that one. As for Everton, I mean, we know Everton have Liverpool to play at 4:30 today. They then are at home against Chelsea, away at Leicester, and this is the thing, right? Everton are rubbish away from home, really, really poor. So you can almost write them fixtures off a little bit. I mean, they've got to go away to Leicester, away to Watford, and away at Arsenal last game of the season. You don't fancy them to do anything there. Arsenal still could be in that top 400 at that point. Their home fixtures are the one, and I'd argue the 1st of May, which I think will be Sunday, they play Chelsea at home, and I've got something in me that feels that they're going to get a result, just because of Frank Lampard and him being sacked, and you know how football works, the narratives and stuff. I just think there might be something in that for them. But hopefully I'm wrong. But we'll have to wait and see on that one, as I say. But this game not being the best spectacle. Brighton have conceded. Just as I was saying that surely Southampton won't score. James Ward-Prowse has scored. It's got to be a free kick. Yeah, it is. 45 plus 4, so the 49th minute, James Ward-Prowse displays what a brilliant free kick master he is, especially from this distance. He hits the ball very well and scores with a low shot inside the left post, leaving the keeper helpless. There you go, James Ward-Prowse scoring what basically is a penalty at this stage. I mean, the guy's unbelievable, on course to be the best free kick taker the Premier League's ever seen. So fair play to James Ward-Prowse. Great talent with from set pieces, and certainly something England could take advantage of. But it's just getting him on the pitch, innit? Do you know what I mean? With all due respect, I don't want James Ward-Prowse starting for England, but it's decent to have him around, I guess. But anyway, let's get back to some more of your comments. Over 300 people watching, which means an awful lot. 247 likes on it, so almost over 50 of you haven't liked the video. So if you can do that already, that'd be greatly appreciated. Connor says, people expecting us to win tomorrow. It's going to be very, very tough. Really not looking forward to it, and I haven't got a good feeling. I'm not going to lie. Connor, I'm not being naive when I say, but I feel that we could get a win out of it. I do. But they are a good side. They are 2-1 now for Brighton. People let me know in the chat. P-Head says, if we somehow pick up 3 points today, then I genuinely believe we could stay up. I believe you could stay up if you get 3 points at Anfield against Liverpool. I'll say that. I'll say that now, live, clip it up. If Everton can get 3 points against that Liverpool side today at Anfield, then yeah, you're staying up. Yes, Jack, I've been to Hebden Bridge, mate. Of course I have. It's near my hometown of Halifax. Connor believes it's going to get proper tight, possibly last or second game. No, I don't think it'll go that far. Justin says Vardy will be back as well for the Leicester game when Everton go to, I was going to say Filbert Street then. What's Leicester City's ground called now? It's not Filbert Street, is it? What's it called? Oh, it's not Filbert Street. I know it's not Filbert Street. It's not the Leicester City Stadium, is it? Is that what it's called? I don't know. You'll all be letting me know in the chat anyway. Paco Max says if Leeds don't get a win against Palace tomorrow, there is a very good chance we could dip into the bottom three on the 11th for me. I don't see it. That would mean them winning games. King Power. What am I talking about? Yeah, King Power. Thank you, everyone in the chat. King Power Stadium, Filbert Street. Muzzy, is it? And that Ian Walker back in the days. Who else was there? Steve Guppy. What was the ginger guy? Was that Steve Guppy? Ginger guy with a bald head, man. That's Neil Lennon. But there was another one. Muzzy, is it? What's his face? Robbie Savage. Yeah, mad times, Leicester City. Now the Premier League winners and FA Cup winners. Insane, right? Used to be Chris Ball when it first opened to Sherman. Says, was it Walker's Stadium? Mr. Gary Lineker, innit? Gary Lineker's squad. Half time in the rest of the Premier League anyway. Let's have a look what's going on the continent. Napoli winning against Empoli. Salernitana beating Fiorentina 2-1. I believe Radrizzani was looking to acquire them. Celtic winning as well against Ross County in the SPL. Barcelona play later on. Here's one for you. The African CAF Confederations Cup playoff. Mazambi are beating the Pyramids 2-0. There's a turn up for the Bucks. Augsburg are beating Bochum in the Bundesliga. But not a lot of goals in the Premier League. 3 of them coming in what I said would be the worst game. I almost tweeted it out when I was on my dog walk saying, God forbid those that have to watch Brighton versus Southampton. And I'm watching Burnley Wolves. But I just felt that game would be dross, and it's the only game with goals, and there's been 3. Trademark free kick from James Ward-Prowse and goals coming from Danny Welbeck and an own goal from Salisu. So there you have that. Remember to keep liking the video, get your comments in as well. Please do subscribe to the channel. 258 people have liked the video. There's 318 watching. So just under or just over 50 people that haven't liked the video, so do it. Yeah, Jason makes a good shout. Don't forget Emil Heskey, showing my age there. Yeah, exactly. Steve Sidwell, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that one, but yeah, he was bald as well, wasn't he? Steve Sidwell went to Chelsea, you know. Mad. Like Danny Drinkwater. Mad. Pablo Escobar is a Leeds fan. Nice one. Have you watched Narcos, brother? Come on, Wolves. We need this. We do. A point would be okay, though. A point would be okay, but of course, it'd be nice if they got one. Currently on 50 points and 8th in the table. They could move up. Of course, if they did get a win, let's have a look. If they were to win the game, it will put them on 52. West Ham would need to lose. Obviously, they currently have a point, but they could well move up the table if indeed they were to win this game and move them into the Europa League conference spots that West Ham currently occupy. So it's all for Burnley to do, for sure. Alison says, smash the like all. Yeah, please do smash the like if you haven't already. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. We won't be too long away now from the second half. So we will just locate that. Let's see what we're on. Just bear with us one sec. We are looking for Burnley versus Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Turf Moor. In the Turf Moor. Connor says, Pablo Escobar always loves the whites. I like that. Do really like that. That one's not working. Let's go over to this one. There we go. It's got some adverts on of a frog crying. There you go. That's quite a funny advert. John Heckles says, all right, Joe, how did Lost Boys go? It didn't. It didn't. What did I do? We watched the second part of the Jimmy Sav doc on Netflix, which was brutal, and I had to fast forward a lot of it, if I'm being totally honest, because I couldn't bear to listen. But we watched that, and then I watched Big Bang Theory and went to bed. I really, it was tough. Anyway, let's not. But we didn't watch Lost Boys. We didn't watch Lost Boys. Lee Huntington says, "Come on, the Portuguese B squad." Yeah. Robbie says, how much do you know about Alice Scott? No, Bristol City has been linked to Leeds. Yeah, someone sent me that this morning. I've not seen anything as of yet, and not really looked into it. But apparently, just looking at some of my the news stuff, it says Leeds chase the next Jack Grealish in a deal that would hit Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea. Let's have a look what's getting said here, mate. Leeds United chase the next Jack Grealish. Apparently in the hunt to sign 10 million rated midfielder Alex Scott from Championship side Bristol City. He's 18-year-old. He's made 37 appearances for Bristol City this season and scored 4 goals and picked up 2 assists after an impressive season. Several Premier League teams, including Leeds United, have been scouting the Guernsey-born teenager. Apparently Leeds and Spurs and Everton and Leicester have already been linked to him, who is nicknamed the Guernsey Grealish. And Chelsea also said to be interested, so maybe that is one to keep an eye on. And you may well see a video coming from me very, very shortly. So watch this space on that one, folks. Bet365 have just given me a free bet on the Man City Real Madrid game, which we will be doing a watch along for as well, man. Always happening now, always happening on the channel. Team's just coming out for the second half. Brett, it is going well, mate. Thank you for being here. Big shoes to fill. Harmony is the boss, yeah. Justin said just watched the watch along this morning on about films. Loved Waterboy. Yeah, Waterboy was a good film. Lost Boys is currently a quality movie. Yeah, John, it's rough. It's rough. Dale says can't see us spending 10 million on a youth player. I mean, maybe he'll be ready to step straight up. But I agree with you. You know what I mean? I do agree with you in that respect. Connor said dipping in all the games. Yeah, we're doing it, man. We're jam packed this week. We certainly will be jam packed. We've got Leeds United tomorrow. I'm going to do the Champions League Tuesday. We've got Liverpool, Villarreal, and the midweek fix on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'm going to leave that decision up to you. I'm going to put a poll out, and you can decide which game you would like to see on Thursday. So yeah, jam-packed. There'll be no game on Saturday because I will be going to Ellen Road, of course, and maybe not Sunday because I'll be on my way back, so I'm staying over. So we'll see. But the second half's about to get underway. So just bear with us 1 minute and we'll get this clock set up. Come on, Wolves, then. No messing about this time, eh? Let's get positive result for the Leeds fans. Fabio Silva chasing the ball down. Good defending by Tarkowski, who he's hurt himself in the process. I can't lie, I wouldn't mind Tarkowski being out. He seems to be all right, though, Tarkowski. Fabio Silva apologises. Like I say, point isn't enough. Tashana says, come on, you Wolves. Justin, yeah, I sit in the same space, mate. I'm a season ticket holder, so I sit in the cop. Michael Whiteley says, just Joe Watchalongs are inevitable, yeah. Yeah, Charlie Alex Scott is the TV presenter, yeah, the lassie, yeah. Oh, Jimenez, it's a free kick. Advantage given here, Fabio Silva, can he give it? Why have they come away from that? Jimenez was brought down. Referee, let's play go on. Goes out wide. Chance for Wolves here. Can he get it into the box? Can he lift it in? It's going to go back to Johnny. Then Donker's made a movement. Oh my God, that is the worst pass I've seen in the world. He tries to play it into Jimenez and he just moved out of the way. I don't know if Jimenez was at fault or Johnny or what, but it was a shocking pass. Good shout that, Pies 6742. Arrange the club badges at the bottom of your banner so it's league table, but I have a person who does it for me. Chance. Oh, Fabio Silva takes it away from Jimenez. He's not actually in this country, so I sort of tell him what I need and then he'll do it for me. But Jay Rodriguez trying to give it McNeil, but too much on it, so he wouldn't be able to do that, but it's decent. Justin says, with you not drinking, you go to the pub. Yeah, man, I don't need drink to have a drink, to have a good time, sorry. I can still enjoy myself. My mates drink and that's fine. I'll just be on the corks, mate. Yeah, so I can still go on and still socialise and that. So if you're about Leeds, mate, just give me a shout. Plus, I like to dance, man. I do like to dance. I can't lie. I fancy myself as a bit of a dancer, and I don't need drink to enjoy myself. Thankfully, I thought I did, but I don't. Burnley on the attack. Dwight McNeil. Brownhill's free. Decides to go to Cork. Here is Cork. Brought down. That's not a foul, referee. That's soft. I don't go to the pub, Justin. I don't go in the pub before the... Oh, what's going... Oh, it's 1-0! It's 1-0 Burnley. Vidra. Oh, it's offside. Oh, offside. I don't know what happened there. We were too busy chatting. Oh, he's miles offside. He's miles offside. It's Vidra. Actually comes off him. Sa makes the save and it comes off Vidra, but he was offside anyway when the free kick was taken. I did panic for a second there. Jamie says, I'll cry my eyes out if Burnley score, yeah. The face then was hilarious. Yeah, I panicked, mate. I don't see... I just don't want Burnley to win, bro. Here's Brownhill. Oh, come on, Jimenez now, man. I can't stand you, but please score. Oh, it's a good ball. Semedo, it's a good challenge for Tarkovsky. Gary Stacey watching all the way from Australia. I'm Leeds supporter, my Everton, both hoping for a Wolves win, yeah. Joe Doherty's just seen Jan Paveda doing his weekly shop. Guns for days, honey, these days. Was he not watching me? You should have said, get on this. Pablo Escobar can't wait to watch Everton get smashed. I hope you're right. Here's Jimenez, chance. Clips it in for Dendonka. It's headed out, though, easily in the end. However, there's another chance. Willie Bolly here. Moves it across there to Connor Cody. Johnny can't keep it in. That is piss poor, man. Have a day off, will you? Have a day off, man. Tom says huge confidence boost for putting in the back of the net. Well, I don't know about that. There's Mike Jackson. Here's Veghorst. Veghorst again here. He's got about 3 Wolves bodies around him. They've done exceptionally well there. Give it to Semedo. He's played him in. He takes strike. Oh, save. Save from Nick Pope. That's a big chance there for Wolves. Semedo with a great strike. And it's a good save. Hwang Hee-chan plays him in. Great weighted pass. Charlie Taylor couldn't get back to get a block this time. It's a good save from Nick Pope. It's a big chance for Wolves. That corner ball coming in now. Come on, Wolves. Martin says you're making me want a brew. Come on then, Hwang Hee-chan to whip this one in. Oh, it's Moutinho, sorry. Come on, Zhao. Oh, easy header. Oh, that's a foul. That's a yellow card there as well. Definite brought him down. Hwang Hee-chan brings down Vidra. Great save, Nick Pope. Fantastic save. Nice one, Jack, as well. I did get your message, bud. Ball up by Nick Pope. Headed by Willy Bolly. Cody sends it down the right-hand flank. Across comes Tarkowski, and it's going to be a throw. Christian Kiss says, go Raul Jimenez. I'm with you there, man. I'm with you. Everton are in the bottom three, says John Shaws. They are. MH says, really want Burnley to win this. Everton in the Championship would be fantastic. Charlie says, this Chelsea-West Ham game is almost as bad as the Spurs game last night. Well, this one ain't much better either, mate. At least we've got Liverpool to watch spank Everton. Mark says, which is worse, this game or Hamilton being lapped by Verstappen? F1 currently going on as well. Tom says, I was hoping Firpo would be like Semedo, but was definitely not the case. Nah, definitely wasn't, was it? Please do like the video if you haven't already. As well, some great turnout today. 350 people here watching, so thank you for that. We have 277 likes, so there's almost 80 people there that haven't liked the video. So if you can, that would be greatly appreciated if you can like the video for me. Just the scores on the doors around the Premier League as well. Brighton currently beating Southampton 2-1. And Chelsea are drawing 0-0 with West Ham. Obviously, this game's still 0 as well. Lee says Everton are down just because of Lampard. Yeah. I think none of us like Lampard, do we? So, you know what I mean? I'm getting cold. I need some pants. I've got shorts and I'm freezing. Robbie says I'm rooting for a Burnley win. It's going to be a free kick to Wolves taken, and they've decided to go backwards. It's got draw written all over it, this, hasn't it? Still a long way to go, though. What's everyone's score predictions at this point? Aaron says no Leeds fan wants a Burnley win. There are some people out there, bro. There's some people that want that. Some people didn't agree that with. I wanted Burnley to beat Everton though last time, and they did because of Lampard. But yeah, now I just want both of them to lose. I can't lie. Either of them lose, it doesn't make no difference to me at this point. I just want Leeds United to stay in the Premier League, which I think they will. Like I say, I think we've got a cushion. Hopefully win Monday, and then we're safe for me. Here's Cork. Turns. Goes back to Tarkowski. Christian Kiss says Burnley. Sick face. Ryan Stead said it would be 0-0 for the first 5 minutes. She did. Burnley and bloody Watford coming up. We cannot have Burnley winning today from a Leeds perspective. I'd rather have Burnley stay up than Everton, but still. But Ben, don't forget that Burnley lost away to Norwich. Don't forget that. You know what I mean? Jamie says 4 points is no gap. It is when you consider the teams don't win football games. It is, I think. But Barry says, I really want a Burnley win. I'm not even worried about us. It's just entertaining watching Lampard's demise. See there, Barry's a Leeds fan. You know, there are fans that would like that. Lennon looks like he might be coming on for Burnley. Go-to substitute. P-Head said, becoming scary this now. We are in the bottom three as it stands. You are. As you can see here, this is a live update. Burnley currently have 29 points and a 17th, which puts Everton into 18th in the table. Kevin says, I want a Wolves win. Jack says, Everton are done. Everton are done out here. Fabio Silva. Tarkowski comes around. It's going to be a throw. Martin says, I'll take a 7-point gap above two teams scrapping over goal difference come Tuesday morning. Yeah, exactly. That'd be nice. See, I don't agree, Jamie, because this is what I'm saying. You have to remember, it doesn't work like that. Like, Burnley beat Everton and then got beat away at Norwich. They're not good away either, you know. So let's not forget that it's not as cut and dry as you think it might be. Armstrong 84 says, "Come on, Wolves!" Yeah, I'm with you. Derek Burgess thinks it'll be 1-0 to Wolves. That would be nice. Christian Kiss, Everton fan, thanks for coming over, brother. Says, "Come on, Wolves! We're right there." Justin Thomas says it's 2-2. Southampton decided to show up. James Ward-Prowse again. Is it another free kick? More than likely. Almost 300 likes on the stream as well. If you haven't already, please do like the video. That'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. Let's get up to 300 likes. We are 5 subscribers away from 10,300 subscribers as well on that road to 11k. So if you haven't, please do subscribe. Strike. Oh, Veghorst defends it well. Chance here on the counter potentially. Here's Vidra. I think Connor Cody gets across really, really well. Really, really well. Yeah, Mark says all these games. Yeah, you've got to remember as well, like in the 16 days since we last played, Burnley have played 4 times. 4 times. So we're fresh. No excuses. We are fresh now. Calvin back to 100% fitness. You know, Crystal Palace have played a number of times since we played them 16 days ago. You know, they played in an FA Cup semi-final as well. So it's yeah, we should be fresh. Jamie, they are. Yeah, I agree with you. But so Norwich, and they lost there, so we'll see. Yeah, Champ says draw today, and Toffee's in the relegation zone. Big psychological blow for them. It would be, wouldn't it? John said this could potentially be the last time Liverpool play Everton. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, poor Everton, man. Do you know what as well? Like, can you imagine a situation where if you're an Everton fan and just put it out there, you may find that Liverpool get the quadruple the season that Everton go down. Like it's bad enough that Liverpool are going to win as much as they can this season, and maybe imagine they won all 4. That's a great challenge. That, you know, Vidra, he does ever so well to make the challenge on Jimenez, and then ends up giving it away. Potentially, there's a chance here for Wolves. Jimenez switches the play, but yeah, can you imagine that? Like, Liverpool fans be like, mate, we've won the quadruple the same season you got relegated. Wow, be insane, wouldn't it? Nothing really happening though. Just the final third breaking down for both sides. Really, it's been pretty piss poor. Here's Jimenez. Sorry, I'm just asking for a Bruin to shut the windows. I'm freezing. Jimenez, lovely little chip into Johnny. Oh, he should have got that right. Nick Pope does ever so well to clear it and manages to get a ball upfield. Had Jimenez got that ball right, Johnny may well have been in there. We're up to the 60th minute as well. There's 30 minutes left to play. Charlie says Thiago Silva's just outplays Ben Rama, isn't he? About 46. I don't know why I've got your comment up there as well, Charlie. I'll double check that. No, actually, he latches onto a pass and produces a perfect strike from the edge of the box inside the left post and past the goalkeeper. So it wasn't actually a free kick for once. Fabio Silva. Oh, it's terrible, man. Wolves, both sides really keep getting into that final third and then just dropping off. It's been a really, really poor affair. Really, really piss poor. Fabio Silva just broke down in the box, tries to get a ball across, and nothing's really happening. It's been a really poor game in terms of final third quality. Point not enough for either side, really. Obviously, we know that Wolves are going for Europe, have the potential to surpass West Ham if results go their way. Nick Pope's got it. It'll be Route 1 stuff, more than likely. Goes into Dwight McNeil. He's got Weghorst and Vidra ahead of him. Here's Roberts. McNeil. Oh, it's a lovely ball into Weghorst. Weghorst. Ball, Vidra! Burnley are 1-0 up. Mateo Vidra. Oh, no, it's a well-worked goal. We were just saying how piss poor the game's been in terms of it breaking down in the final third. McNeil plays a lovely pass, who's a bright spark for them, continuously plays it into Weghorst, and Weghorst squares it into Vidra. Panic stations. Panic stations. Oh, no. It's a lovely ball. Weghorst onside as well. He's done well because I was thinking he was going to hit it. And Vidra can't miss from there, really, can he? If he'd have missed from there. Bad Jose Sa, no chance, really. McNeil with a lovely ball. Weghorst has ran the line brilliantly. Ball across. Do you know what? It's a really good finish from Vidra as well, because he could have easily gone across himself, but he knows Sa's going that way. So, yeah, it's good composure. Good composure to put it in the opposite corner. That's massive, you know. Massive. Everton fuming. I'm just trying to deflect. Everton. Deflect. It's Everton. Oh, man. I don't even look at the comments. I can know that you're all fuming. Oh, wow. Let's have a look what that does for the standings, the live standings in the table. It keeps Burnley in 17th, but they would have 31 points. 31 points. Turf Moor, rightly so, he's bouncing now. It's a massive, massive result. If it stays like this, substitution made. Oh, no. That brings them a step closer, 2 points behind Leeds United now. Woo! Wolves heading for the beach. I'm not sure. They're still pushing, aren't they? They're still pushing. Dan, it's your fault, man. It's your fault then. Stop turning on my stream. I'm only joking. Look, people, we have over 400 people watching as well and only 300 likes. If you could like the video for me, please. Over 100 people haven't liked the video. Please do that. Jake says Everton will go down. Look, Look, Leeds fans will be fuming, and I understand it, and nerves are going. Paco Maxine, look, saying, Joe, remember I told you potentially 5 out of 6. Aston Villa and Leicester are worse than Wolves. You know, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Paco Mac called it. But like John says, you can't rely on anyone. Pablo, his ass is going right now. Matty says, we're down in the summer. Calm down, bro. It's not so much. We're going down. No! Boo! Don't worry, don't sweat it, man. Positive League Gunner doesn't exist. Connor says, I'm telling you, it's between us and Everton. It's going to be close, people. I'm serious, he says. Woohoo says MH, buzzing. Shadow says it's up to us to win our games. Martin says Leeds need to win on Monday. Yeah, of course. If results don't go our way, of course, yeah. It adds a new type of pressure, doesn't it? P Head, look, who's been with us since the start, Everton fan, brilliant. Spare a thought for Everton fans right now. Because, yeah, like John B says, don't panic. I'm with you. Spare a thought for Everton fans, though. We're going to be playing their rivals later on with all pressure on. But that's Burnley's first attempt in the second half. It was and it's gone in. You know, it was a well-worked goal. Wolves have had the majority of the attempts in the second half, although they have been poor. But all that matters is to score. All that matters is the score, and Burnley are currently leading. And look, we all were shocked when Sean Dyche was sacked, but I mean, look at the results since it's happened. I mean, can't say fairer than that, can you? Really, they've made the right decision. And Burnley, I mean, Wolves have had the better second half, but all that matters is the score, and Burnley lead at home. The noise is bouncing. A goal coming from Vidra. There you go. SofaScore ratings have Nick Pope, Burnley's best player. Tells you all you need to know. Although there hasn't been a lot of goal malfunction, but he did make a very good save from Semedo earlier on, just before Burnley scored. But the way I see it now, I can't see Wolves getting anything. I'd be very, very surprised if they get anything in this game now. Fabio Silva's rubbish as well. Alfie says we're in big trouble. I don't agree, man. You know I don't agree. I think we'll be all right. Martin says plenty of time for Wolves to get back into it. I just don't see it. I just don't see them getting into it. Remember, if you haven't already, Fabio Silva's coming off anyway. He's rubbish. And Pedro Neto's coming on, who is a baller. So hopefully, listen, we've almost got 500 people watching as well, which big shout out. Thank you so much for the support, considering it's a non-Leeds game. And there's only 317 likes. So if you could like the video, that'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. DW says Everton fan, and I'm banking on Leeds bricking it. Paco Max says, look, we still have a chance of staying up, but we'll end up in the bottom 3 on May the 11th. My prediction, if we don't win tomorrow, obviously with the 3 games coming up after that, I can understand why you would believe that to be the case. Joe Madigan says Chelsea versus West Ham is Woolfield Stamford Bridge is half full. Yeah, that's due to the regulations. They're not allowed to sell tickets anymore, are they? Chance, why have you cut back onto your left there, you idiot? Thank you. Honestly, I don't know why he's done that. He's asking for a penalty as opposed to... Back with you. Sorry, I was just getting my brew and I told you it was cold, didn't I? So I'd asked if the windows had been shut, and I've also had my PJs brought to me. I won't change on stream, but they're there ready for the second stream because I am cold and I've got shorts on. Please like the video if you haven't already as well. Alfie says Everton will not go down. I don't think you can say that. I don't think. Wasim says we panic watching Joe. Justin Thomas says smash the like. Yeah, please do. Big game tomorrow now, says Joe Madigan. Yep, for sure. It just puts more pressure on it, doesn't it? Milky says Leeds, have faith. Everton are going down. Martin says I'm touching my Leeds United poster for good luck. 70 minutes coming up to Burnley 1, Wolves 0. And you know, just like when we watched the West Ham game, I just felt that I felt that they would get something. We watched the Southampton game and I felt like, look, that game could go on forever and they're not going to get something. Swang Hee Chan, great challenge that. Roberts, unbelievable. I don't see Wolves getting anything now, especially with them being 1-0 down against Wolves. Wolves, yeah. They don't score a lot of goals anyway, do they? Ron says we're in big trouble. Everyone's saying we're in big trouble now. I said I wasn't going to put my PJs on the stream, but I am. I'm sorry, I'm freezing. Martin says, get Trincao on. He got a goal and an assist against us. Yeah, tricky Trincao. Vidra with the goal. Is it Veghorst coming off now? I'm sorry to have to do this, but I'm putting my PJs on. There we go. Is it Vidra who's come off? Vidra's come off. Vidra's come off for Lennon. Vidra with a huge goal in the quest for survival from Burnley. Can Johnny get a ball in the box? Vidra Wonderland. Calm down. Ben says, Wolves, you bottlers. Yeah, Martin still has faith. Cody. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, Semedo, it was a good ball. His touch was poor, though, and it came off him and went out for a goal kick. Charlie says, Just Joe, only fans channel. Yeah, getting the PJs on. I managed to get them on over my shorts. That'll warm me up anyway. Beef Sunday dinner just turned up. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Alfie says, we're going down. We're not, Alfie. Remember you said that. Because we're not. Promise you, all right? Promise you of that. Just have faith, okay? Just have faith, believe me. Matty says, I'm angry. The club have prioritised the under-23s over Premier League survival. Connor really doesn't have a good feeling on how the outcome will be. I hope them feelings are get better. Just by us winning games. John B says Joy's slipping into something a little bit more comfortable. P Head Everton fan says, Alfie, don't worry, bro. You've got us to lean on. We'll keep you up. JM says we're not going down. I don't think we will either. DW, got your Instagram as well. I will get round to that at some point. I am busy, but I will dig it out for you, mate. I'm going to send you that book. Don't worry. DW says biggest thing going for Burnley is their games are against teams with nothing to play for, focused on other competitions. Potentially, yeah, that can have a bearing on it for sure. Tom says you reckon Firpo plays tomorrow. He's trained and had 2 weeks off. I don't want him to play, mate. I prefer Dallas at left back. If I'm honest, he might play, but I prefer him not to. And Charlie says if Firpo plays, then I will not be confident. Yeah, Dallas is mint, isn't he? So, yeah. Jamie says Everton are doomed. Will be okay. Please as well, folks. There's 450 people here. And only 338 likes. That means like over 100 people haven't liked the video. The more likes we get, the more viewers we get, more subscribers, etc. So if you haven't already, please do like the video. It really helps the channel. So if you could do that for me, it'd be greatly appreciated. We're just 2 people away as well from 10,300 subscribers. So again, if you can subscribe to the channel and get your comments in, that'd be greatly appreciated. It's all love. It's all love. You'll see, man. The likes go up, the views go up. Just YouTube start to push it up further so more people can have a look. You know what I mean? So help it, man. Let's get some more on board the Just Joe Football Show. Please help the growth. Alfie says Everton will never go down and Burnley won't, but we do. Okay. Sam JH says we're unbeaten in 4. Yeah, exactly, man. I did my preview as well. Don't forget that. Connor says, me too, Joe, man. I overthink too much. I hate it. I want it to all be over. Yeah, exactly. This season's a slog, innit? This season is a slog. That's the thing. It's a slog. Foul on Raul Jimenez by Brownell. It's a slog. Matthew says Leeds have to win tomorrow. Got 100 quid on it. I hope you're right. We're done if we get beat tomorrow. No, we're not, Jay Smith. There's a long way to go. Yeah, definitely not. That's just, yeah, being a little bit too not dramatic. I think that's the word. Pessimistic. Well, Jay Smith, they're away from home, so home form has nothing to do with it, bro. They're playing at Anfield. They got their biggest ever Merseyside defeat at Goodison earlier on in the season, and they're playing away from home. And beating Man United's not great because they're rubbish as well. Don't forget that. So, challenge Dwight McNeil, who's had a good game, plays well. Ball here to Lennon. Lennon to kill the game. He strikes poor. Good defending by Willie Bolly. Burnley looking to kill the game. Charlie Taylor lifts it in. Misses everyone, thankfully, for us. Tom said Dyche had to be the problem. Burnley are playing very well. By all accounts, he fell out with a few players, didn't he? Chance here, though, for Wolves. Raul Jimenez. Oh, you greedy man. Why? Why? Just pass the ball to Hwang Hee-chan there. Such a poor decision. So poor. That's a foul on Charlie Taylor as well. Harmony's in the chat. Yes, Harmony, nice to see you here. She says, hey, fine people. Leeds. Still over 100 that haven't liked this video. Please do like it. We're nearly at 500 live viewers. Here comes Trincao now, people. Here comes Tricky Trincao. Who will he come on for? Hopefully Jimenez, because he's rubbish. Dex says, our run is a nightmare. I'm very worried. It's tough, mate. It's tough. Everton's is worse. Alfie, of course you're nervous. Of course you're nervous, because it could happen. Couldn't it? It could happen. Fat Batman, look, here's another look. Bringing up the pass. Thank God Everton beat Burnley for us. Chance, Brownhill. Oh. Yeah, Martin, very hard to win. Starting next Saturday at 5:30 against them. All I can tell you is I think we'll stay up, mate. But McNeil, Chance, Burnley into Weghorst. Good defending volley. It's all Burnley. They're going to get a second. They'll get a second before Wolves get one in this game, I'm telling you. They'll get a second before Wolves will get one, for me. Just the final third from Wolves, whenever they do have attacks, it's just piss poor. It's really poor. Corner ball to come in. Weghorst underneath it, misses him. Headed out. Lennon goes back to Collins. Out to Weghorst, strike. Oh my God, terrible strike from Wout Weghorst. Thankfully. Such a poor strike, always travelling. All Leeds, Wolves and Everton fans all watching this game, just hoping that Wolves can get something. There's still a long way to go. 12 minutes. But on comes Trincao. Listen, Trincao played ever so well against Leeds United when he came on. Comes on for Roman Saiss. Centre back off. They're going attacking. They know that they need to get something from this game. It's going to go one or two ways, isn't it? Burnley are going to get something on the counter, or they are going to get a point, Wolves. Oh, it's Burnley again here, look. McNeil. Lennon's in acres of space. He's got to pass it to Aaron Lennon. He was on his unfavoured left foot, wasn't he? Bolly's pass out from the back's terrible. Could have got Wolves going there. Here comes Charlie Taylor. Charlie Taylor can't get it in, though, and it's going to be a throw into Burnley. Oh, Harmony. Thoughts and prayers. Wolves on the beach. Got to give credit to Burnley, at least. They are fighting, sure. Jack says, imagine how stressed Everton fans are if you consider what we're like. And you bang on the money, man. Where do you think we are getting our points to stay up? Monday. Let's start with that. Game by game, like Lee says, game by game. For me, we only need 36. 36 puts us in a very, very good position, which is only 3 points. Lennon tries a 1-2. It's gone out. 10 minutes left. Wolves now in a back four. You know, no Roman Saiss. They are now going for this game. Trincao, Neto, Hwang Hee-chan, Raul Jimenez, a number of talented players. Dendoncker and Brownhill having words. Yeah, Tomasio. Are we surprised, brother? Are we surprised? Shouldn't be, should we? Please, if you haven't already as well, 486 watching, 384 likes. So that means 100 people haven't liked this video. If you haven't already, please do like the video. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. Please stay in the Premier League, says Martin. He's pleading. That's a foul on Brownhill, I think. No, it's gone the other way. Let's check the scores on the doors in and around the league. Brighton have just scored to make it 3-2. Pascal Gross, what I thought was going to be a shocker of the game, turns out to be a 5-goal thriller. Welbeck, Salisu, then 2 goals from Jade Ward-Prowse, but Pascal Gross has just put Brighton in front and made it 3-2. Chelsea, West Ham still 0-0. And Burnley versus Wolves is obviously 1-0 to Burnley, with only about 7 minutes of normal time left. Anyway, here's Ashley Barnes. Harvey Parker, Burnley fan no doubt, says, come on, Burnley. Come on, Burnley. Come on, Wolves, says Alison. I know. We've got less than 10 minutes to go anyway. Paco Mac, Burnley 7 points in 3 games. Yeah, Leeds United had a similar type of run. 1 left on Raul Jimenez there. He'll definitely make a meal out of it, won't he? Jason says a draw, Palace, Brighton and Brentford. We don't need another win for 36 points. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Also, it's offside. It looks like it's been called offside for the Pascal Gross goal. So it's still Brighton 2, Southampton 2. 10 points in 4 games, yeah. Burnley rarely concede when 1-0 up. It is their speciality. Are they looking for they're looking for Tarkowski. Potential red card where he's left one on. Jimenez here. Check complete. No, nothing given. Stays on the pitch. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, Charlie. That's the spirit, man. That is the spirit, brother. Burnley by far the better team though in the second half. Less than 5 minutes of normal time going or left in this game. I know this is slightly back, but I know from checking the live scores that it's still 1-0. Connor says, I'm starting to think we need like 38 points now, and we aren't getting 38 for me. No, I don't see that being the case. I don't see it being anywhere close to 40. We know that I think over the last few seasons, I think it's been 35.7 or 35.4. I can't remember exactly. So 36. Let's get 36. Let's get a win and see and assess it where we are there. Peter Mora's back, says one must love it how we are doomed. Said it all day long. Well, we aren't down yet, Peter. Nor are we even in 17th yet. Nor have we been in the bottom 3. So if a team that is down, then you need to check yourself. You can easily say all this positivity BS. I will say to you, Peter, all your negativity BS. Get in the bin, son. Get in the bin. Paco Max says we can get points against Palace, Brighton and Brentford. Brentford one scares me, but as Bowie Doctor says, don't worry, be happy. Burnley, though, like I say, we knew anyway. Look, they've played 4 games. And this is what you have to take from it as well. From them 4 games, they still haven't passed us in the league. They still haven't passed us in the league. Such a poor ball, that. Such a poor ball. Yeah, they do have Watford next. You're right, mate. But they lost against Norwich away from home. Let's not forget that. There, Connor says, yeah, you were right. 35.4 it was previously, I think. But just think it's so tight that they will pick up points somewhere and rise up a bit together, if you get me. No, I get you. I hear what you're saying. I do. No, you're a pessimist. That's what negative pessimists say. No, I'm realist. No, you're not. No, you're not at all. Because if you're realist, you would realise that a football game, anyone can beat anyone. But you're saying that we're done, we're finished already, and we've got 6 games left to play. So, and we've never been in the bottom three, never have we, and we haven't been in 17th, yet you want to sit here and say we're doomed. That's not realistic. Realistic looking at it and saying, actually, he's got a point, because we've never been in the bottom three. We've not actually been in 17th, and we have a cushion. So, yeah. So you might say I'm very positive and fail to see your side. You're very negative and fail to see my side. You know what I mean? It's not realism somewhere in the middle. You're not it. I love you though, bro. I do. I love everyone. I love that we have these chats. It's nice, man. There we go. Well, we have it. Yes, exactly. We're in a good run. Every reason to be positive. Remember that. Wolves are trash, though. Remember that. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Like that. Like what you did there, Peter. Like what you did there. We are doomed if we lose to Palace. I don't think we are, man. But it does put new meaning on it now. I said chance, Veghorst, cutback, Lennon. No, going. I over 500 watching as well. Big shout out to each and every one of you. Like the video if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. We are 100 people that haven't liked this video, so do it if you could do that for me, and subscribe if you're new. I love you too, Pima. That's what I'm saying. It's all love in it. It never spills over. We just like to wind each other up, which is fine. Jorginho apparently has missed the penalty, which is good. I'm aware that my stream is slightly behind, but I know it's on the 89th minute and it's still 1-0. So it looks like we might be seeing Burnley pick up another 3 points. Veghorst strike saved by Jose Sarr. No, it's not spilled. That's a foul. Definite foul. Ashley Barnes with the foul. No shocks there. He did that. We've seen that before, haven't we? We've seen that before. He fouled Dallas, if you remember. Yeah, Ashley Barnes with the foul. Tried to make it 2-0. Nothing happening, though. Definitely fouled. Nice to see Jorginho miss a penalty as well for Chelsea. Yes, Peter, I love you more than Leeds. Come on, Moutinho. Fabio Silva, João Moutinho. He's Fabio Silva again. Trincao. Fabio Silva's not even on the pitch. My apologies. Ed's gone. Johnny. Only 2 minutes left of normal time on this stream, folks. Moutinho. Semedo. Nice to see them actually having a go here. My stream decided to go on a Madden. Oh, Willy Bolly's done well there. Moutinho. Trincao. Chance potentially for Wolves. Lifts it up back post. Far too close for Nick Pope. There's only been really one save from Nick Pope, hasn't there? From Semedo. That's it. Wolves are rubbish, man. They are the rubbish, man. Honestly, it does my head in, because I remember when we beat them and they tried to say that Raul Jimenez, it was a cheat and all this, and, conspiracies to stop them getting into the top 6 and Europe. And look at them since then. Rubbish. They're not even a European side. Get in the bin. Make me sick. Just like Southampton. Make me sick. It made me sick. Here's Moutinho. Semedo decides to check inside, give it back to Moutinho. Chance potentially for Wolves. Jimenez, oh my God, breaks down again. Good challenge. We're just coming up to the 90th minute now. Connor Cody. Come on, Wolves. Here's Moutinho. Hwang makes a run. Dendonka. Semedo. Comes inside, does well. Moutinho lifts it up. Jimenez comes back out. Strike! Oh. Good save by Nick Pope. Straight at him. Hwang Hee-chan, I think it was. It was headed back to him by Jimenez. He has a strike and it's just straight down his pipe. 4 minutes injury time. 4 minutes injury time. Chelsea apparently 1-0 up. Chelsea have scored to make it 1-0 in the 91st minute against West Ham. There's been a red card. Craig Dawson for holding. Obviously, the penalty is missed. But Pulisic who came on for Timo Werner. Tarkowski with a strike. Yeah, Pulisic came on for Timo Werner. Scores in the 90th minute to make it 1-0. West Ham hearts broken in their derby. Back to our game, as I say, 500 people watching, still 1-0. Looks like it's going to stay like that. 4 minutes added on. We've got 3 minutes left on this one. Doesn't look like it's going to happen for us. Looks like Burnley are going to pick up a massive, massive 3 point. As I say, it moves them out of the relegation zone and leaves them 17th on 31 points. Everton now in 18th. Surely that's going to be it. Still going on. But we knew, though, didn't we? We knew. Nothing was going to happen, was it? Nothing was going to happen. Still going. 94th minute now. Still 1-0 to Burnley. Nick Pope going to take his time with his goal kick. Smashes it upfield. Easy. Nick Pope takes it. It's headed back, but into the 95th minute now, Burnley Wolves. Great result for them, this at home. 2 home wins on the bounce, straight through to Nick Pope. Jose Sarr over the top. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Nick will take his time. I'm surprised Nick Pope just doesn't fall on deck. I know I would. I know we hate that sort of stuff, but I'd just fall on deck at this point. 530 people watching, 427 likes. If you haven't already liked the video, please, that'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that. All games still playing though. Brighton 2, Southampton 2, Burnley 1, Wolves 0, Chelsea 1, West Ham 0, all in stoppage time as it stands. It looks like it has finished. It has. Burnley have won this game 1-0. Full time has been called. Another disastrous result. Wolves just rolled over, tickle my belly. That's us. Oh, Jamie says it's devastating. Lewis says, I see Leeds causing a massive upset, beating City to give Liverpool. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Luke W says Wolves are pathetic. MH says Everton won't get more than another 4 or 5 points. Martin says, great video, Joe. Cheers. I'm off to get the brew before the Merseyside game. Yeah, join me. Steve says, still confident. Well, we'll have to see, mate. We'll have to see, won't we? I think we're okay, mate. I think we're okay. Monday, we shall see. Monday, we shall see. But, you know, Burnley are in 17th, 31 points. It's Everton that now drop into the relegation zone. Everton have 2 games in hand on them as well. But like I say, 2 points separate us and Burnley. We can advance that to 5 if we win tomorrow. And 5 against comfortable. Like I said, I think 36 points might be enough for us. But like I said, we have to win, don't we? We have to win. If we don't, we've still got that cushion, but it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. But enjoy your break. Burnley have won 1-0. Huge result for them. Exactly, Steve. Bang on. It turns out to be the right decision. Harmony says it wouldn't be Leeds unless it wasn't down to the wire. Agreed. Like Justin says, eat, sleep, just Joe, repeat. I'll be back. It's about 4:15 for the Liverpool versus Everton game. Please do like this video if you haven't already on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Alternatively, jump over straight onto that other video. Even if you're not going to watch me and you've got something planned, just smash a like on it for me. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you about 4:15. Thanks for joining me for this. Didn't go our way. Results haven't gone our way this week, really, have they? But know that Liverpool will. and we'll put a smile back on our faces, all right? If I don't see you in a bit, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you tomorrow night for the Leeds game, of course. But 4:15, I'll be back. Peace out now. Leeds.